Okay, Cancer. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, so could be back and forth with the decision, but finally you're gaining clarity about something. Could be juggling two people, two situations. But yep, you were very, very clear. You're dropping one thing. In the past, with the Hangman here, things could have been very, very stuck and stagnant. Something was just not moving forward. A lot of meditative, spiritual energy. You were trying to see things from a different perspective. Trying to sacrifice things for the moment. Alright, and putting things on hold. Trying to gaining more clarity and a better perspective. But yes, you were thinking a lot about a situation in the past. Alright, with the Hangman here. In the current situation, we have the King of Swords in reverse, crossed by the King of Pentacles. We have two kings here. Could be the same people, doesn't have to be. Okay, I'm going to say it both ways. So either there is someone here who's being very, very cold and detached. Okay. And this is someone who's being very cold, I see, detached from you. This person has a very bad attitude towards you. Okay. And this could be someone at the same time who's very, very focused on their work. But with the king here, I feel that this is someone you're dealing with who's married. Okay, someone's married out here. Very, very focused on their work and very, very committed. This is someone who's already a part of a family. This is the bread earner of the family. Could be dealing with a father figure. But this is a businessman, okay? Or I feel that someone cut you out. Okay, the King of Swords in reverse. Someone is very, very bitter. This could be someone very, very manipulative, a liar, a cheater. And this could have been someone who cut you out or you cut them out because you, with the King of Pentacles here, you wanted stability, security, and you wanted commitment. Okay? On your mind is the Three of Wands in reverse. You're turning back to a situation. You're not waiting no more. Okay? Could be something that, you know, you had manifested, you were waiting for issues to come in. But with the Three of Wands in reverse here, I don't think you're waiting anymore for this person to probably come in, okay? With the Seven of Cups in reverse, the reason for the reading of the root of issue is that either someone kept their options open, or there was just a lot of confusion on someone's head, or because there were a lot of options, that's why there was a lot of confusion, or this person could have just had a lot on their plate, okay? But with the Seven of Cups in reverse, again, someone's gaining clarity. Someone's narrowing down their options and they know what they want. I see the Two of Pentacles in reverse as the overall energy and the Seven of Cups in reverse also as the root of the issue, okay? So I feel the good part of here is that whatever, if like in the past with the Hangman, if there was a situation that is coming on hold, right? I think someone cut the other person off and this person is coming in with a commitment, or this is someone who cut that other person off because there was no stability and security in the relationship, okay? And now there's clarity. Someone could have been waiting for the longest time, but now they're not waiting anymore. All right. In the near future, with the Justice in reverse, you're going to feel that things are not going to be balanced. Okay. There are chances justice is not going to be done. There's a lack of equal give and take. There's a lack of fairness. There's a lack of balance in a situation. Okay. The Justice in reverse could also be a divorce, okay? Either a divorce is not going in your favor or you're wanting a divorce, okay? But something is, you're not being able to rectify a situation in the future, okay? What you're doing with the Knight of Pentacles here is, I think you're very slowly and cautiously moving out of the situation, okay? Yes, usually I say that this is someone slowly and cautiously moving towards you. I feel this is someone who's moving out of the situation, okay? You're being very, very careful. You're not like, you know what, I need to leave now. No. You're taking it very, very slow. You're doing your homework. You want to reach your goal, but you're going to do it very, very slowly, okay? Like you're at snail pace right now. What they're doing is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is someone who's feeling very, very guilty, or this is someone who could have tried to ignore and avoid this connection, someone who was very sneaky, and now they want to come in, okay? I feel this is someone who's feeling guilty, okay? We'll see. Clarifications can change the entire reading, like I always say. In your emotions, it's the Two of Cups in reverse, okay? So yes, definitely you've gone through a breakup, you've dropped this person, they've dropped you. But yeah, you guys are not seeing eye to eye, and this is a separation, and you're not feeling the connection anymore, okay? This was a soulmate connection, is a soulmate connection. You can't just break soulmate connections like that. But yeah, this is a situation where there was a lot of love once, but right now you're not feeling it. And I think with the Six of Swords here, again, the Knight of Pentacles, you, and with the Six of Swords here, I think it's you who's wanting to move away slowly from this situation, okay? Six of Swords is, it's almost like a forced departure, okay? You're forced to leave the situation, all right? It's just that you're doing it, but you're doing it very, very slowly, because there's already on your mind, you're not on the same page with this person, okay? This person could have done some hanky-panky stuff, or they could have just been very, very sneaky, and could have kept their options open, doesn't have to be, and now they're feeling guilty, they want to come back, they're very clear about what they want, but by the time by the time they come back, you're done. Time out, you're done. You're dropping this person. You cut this person out because of lack of commitment, I feel. What is this Two of Pentacles in reverse? Clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of regret, but you have to drop it. But the Five of Cups here. You're crying over spilled milk. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a loss, there's a regret, there's a lot of remorse. You're focusing on what was lost. You're not focusing on what is still left. But yeah, there's a regret, there's loss. But yeah, I think with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you just had to make this decision. This is not a very impromptu decision. I feel with the Hangman here, you took a while to make up your mind, okay? You've given it a lot of thought before you took action. Why is the King of Swords in reverse? Why is the King of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you're giving up with the Strength in reverse here. You're throwing your hands up in the air. You're done with this person. You're done. With the Strength in reverse, I think you're tired of dealing with this person, and that's why you cut them off. What is this King of Pentacles? What is this King of Pentacles? Can I just say? This is now this person wants to come in with a commitment. They want to come in with something stable, solid, and they want to offer an olive branch, okay? Like, yeah, like let's talk about this. The Page of Pentacles, yes, it is something solid, something stable. It can be a very, very small seed or some, I mean, they're moving towards stability with you. But right here, I feel it's more like an olive branch. It's more like, you know what, like let's talk about this. Let's rethink this. Let's give this an entire whole new approach. But it feels more like an apology to me rather than, you know, like communication. Could be communication, it is, but it feels like an apology to me. But you're giving up with the Three of Wands in reverse. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse on Cancer's mind? Yeah, because with the King of Wands in reverse, you've lost all your passion. You lost your mojo for this person. You have no passion. You have no interest in this person. You're not pursuing this person anymore. Or could be that you're giving up because this person was non-committal. They did not pursue you when the time was right, and they were a ladies' man. Everything was like games for them. You know, they just didn't take things seriously. Yeah. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse wanted to come out. If any of you guys saw it, I was shuffling. Yeah, you're giving up. You're losing passion for this person which was once there. The world just came out. You're ending things. You're closing this chapter. You're closing this chapter. You're ending this chapter. You've come full circle. You've completely, successfully completed a cycle with this person, and you're done now. This person could be traveling, could be involved, doesn't have to be, but you could be living at a distance from this person. Could be a long distance relationship. But yeah, you've learned your lessons and you're done. Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So with the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's clarified by the Ten of Wands. I feel now that you realize that this is who you want, it's stressing you out, because I think this is someone who feels that they made a mistake. They should have opened their mouth a lot more sooner, okay? They should have come in with this stability, olive branch, apology, commitment, whatever have you. They should have come in much more sooner, and with the Ten of Wands here, it's exhausting them, okay? It's exhausting them. Why is the Justice in reverse? Something's weighing very heavy down on them. Why is the Justice in reverse? I had two cards. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Cups. So I feel there's a possibility that someone's married here, and there's someone here who's not ready to leave the other person, and they're still sticking to the marriage, because the Ten of Cups is a family situation. It is a long-term commitment, but involves kids. And so someone here feels that justice is not being done to them, because again there is a lack of commitment, or because there is someone here who is it could also be that there's someone who's leaving a marriage, okay, leaving a happily marriage life, well, happily married, I don't know, but leaving a family situation, a long-term family situation, long-term commitment. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, this is someone who's no more focused on the relationship anymore. They're no more focused on the family anymore, okay? They're only focused on their money, their pentacle, and they're leaving because with the Justice in reverse here, they feel things were just never fair, okay? What is the Knight of Pentacles? Okay, I'm going to take too many cards. Flat for the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. I think you're making a final decision and moving out. Didn't I say that? This is a very long thought process when the Judgment comes in, right? Judgment is like assertive, okay? Very, very final. You've done all your research. You've taken the longest time. And now it's like a huge wake-up call, okay? It's more like it's time to go. It's time to leave. Could be a reconciliation, but honestly, none of the cards here make me feel like there's a reconciliation out here. Okay, this is more like someone who's leaving a relationship rather than staying there. And now I see that there's a third person who had put things on hold. Now they're coming in with something stable to offer, okay? But I just feel it's too late. You've already let them go. Clap at the Seven of Swords in reverse. Clap at the Seven of Swords in reverse. This person is coming back from the dead, Cancer. This person is resisting an ending. They don't want to let you go, okay? They don't want to let you go. They're not going to let you go. They haven't changed, first of all. They haven't gone through that transformation. And they're coming back. Okay, they're coming back. They can't let you go. They're not letting the old die. They already know it's a death situation. They know they fucked up. They know they screwed up. But yeah, they still want to come back. They know there's a disconnection between you guys. They know they know they messed up. They're coming back and they're super guilty about it. But with the Judgment here, you're like, no, I made up my mind. Clap with the Two of Cups in reverse. Two cards fell out. We have the High Priestess in reverse and the Seven of Wands here in reverse. Some information came out at the surface, or probably there was someone who was giving the other person the silent treatment. The High Priestess is the secret keeper. Could be a secretive woman. Doesn't have to be. But there is something that came out. Could be that you find out about a third person that they had on the side. Could be a side chick. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse here, I think you're done fighting for this relationship. Okay, you're giving up. Or this could just be that there was something that was revealed about this person that you didn't know for the longest time. And the moment you realize that, you're like, I'm done. Again, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm going. I don't want to deal with you anymore. You can keep that big fat pentacle to yourself. Stuff like that. Hierophant in reverse. Okay, I didn't even ask a question. So someone's definitely leaving a long-term commitment or a long-term marriage. Okay. Could be commitment issues, like we already said, right? This is all happening because you realize either that someone was already married, it could be, or there was someone else who they already had at the back of their hand, or this was plain, basic, non-committal, okay? Someone who is non-committal. And with the Six of Swords here as the likely outcome, clarify the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? Yeah, you're moving on. And with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here, you're not putting in a dime in this relationship. You're not putting in anything. This is a lack of investment, refusing to work on this relationship. Okay, you're not putting in your effort. You're doing nothing. Okay. The second thing I can see is that either that, or then the other reason why you're moving into calmer waters, you're moving away from this relationship. You're leaving it because this person did not put in the hard work and they wanted all the appreciation and accolades without doing anything, without putting in their investment, and you were always the one who's doing everything, okay? I feel it's more like you're moving away and you have got no time to invest into this relationship anymore. Okay. Alright, Cancer, I hope this reading resonates with you. Leave your comments below. I'd like to see your story. I'd like to hear what you have to say. And please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.